Okay, boys and girls, let's get started with Home Links 6.3. Okay, and on Home Links 6.3, we're going to be practicing applying appropriate and efficient strategies to solve less familiar multiplication problems. So, some of the choices that we can use here, we can either use doubling, subtracting a group, adding a group, your near squares, or breaking apart. So you can use any of the strategies that you want. So let's get started with number 1, 9 times 6. So I could solve 9 times 6 by doing 10 times 6. And I know that 10 times 6 is 60. So I only have 9 groups, so I have to subtract a group of 6, which would then give me 54. So my 9 times 6 would be equal to 54. Okay, and what I did here was then my strategy was subtract a group. Okay, number 2. I can look at 8 times 9 and I can say, okay, well, I know that 8 times 8, because I ate and I ate till I got sick on the floor, 8 times 8 is 64. I know that's square. Okay, so, and here I have to add a group. Okay, 64 plus 8 equals 72. So, 8 times 9 equals 72. So in this case here, what I did was I used a near a square, with my 8 times 8 being my square. And if I know 8 times 8 is 64, I started out with my square. So number 3, 6 times 8. So I can use 5 times 8, because I know that 5 times 8 is 40, because I can skip count by 5s. So here I just would have to add a group. So 40 plus 8 is 48. So that means that 6 times 8 equals 48. Okay. Boys and girls, you do not have to use the same strategy as I used. You can use a different strategy. Our goal is to make sure that we get the same answer. So here I did adding a group. Okay, and my last one is 4 times 7. Well, I could solve it. I know that 2 times 7, and I think we've done this quite a few times, and 2 times 7 equals 14, and then 14 plus 14 equals 28. So here I use doubling. Okay, and then the last one just says to explain to someone at home. So talk to your parents or a sister, brother, whoever, about how you can do each one of these groups, whether you're subtracting a group, you're doubling, you're using your near squares. And we didn't do the break apart. Well, I didn't do the break apart, but you could show them how you could use the break apart. Okay, that concludes Home Links 6.3.